Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mitch McKidd, and welcome to another Mitch McKidd Let's Play. And today we're going to be doing one of my favourite PlayStation games of all time. If you hear the voices in the background, then you'll probably get the hint. Yep, the third game created by Naughty Dog in the series, and of course, what is considered to be one of the most critically acclaimed games on the PlayStation. Wait for it. It's all gonna come down. Yep, we're playing. Take it away.
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped for the Sony PlayStation, released in 1998. Well, let's get on with the intro, shall we? Okay, so as the purpose of the story goes, it actually takes place shortly after Crash Bandicoot 2's events when the Cortex Vortex space station gets shot down by the laser done by Embryo, and it crashes into this temple, freeing the free spirit and one of the worst enemies of the earth, Uka Uka. Oh dear. Looks like they fear what is happening. I think Crash is confused though.
Uka Uka is free.
Oh dear.
No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come.
Oh dear. Crash is baffled, but realizes he has to get inside. Oh dear. And in this game he scolds Cortex for failing him 2 times in a row.
You have failed me. Great Uka Uka.
And of course, excuses, he pins the blame on Crash Bandicoot.
I sent you simpler instructions.
Oh, and on a side note, and I know a lot of people actually know this, both Uka Uka and Cortex are voiced by Clancy Brown. Where Cortex Brown voices Cortex again, like in the last game, with Uka Uka adding to his voice quota.
Setbacks and failed.
Well, because he actually managed to set him free, he'll decide to give Cortex a second chance. You know that silhouette in the background that moves? There he goes. And enter one of the most nefarious enemies ever, Nefarious Tropy.
After many eons.
Meanwhile, back at the Bandicoot residence,
Uka Uka has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again,
because of debris.
he must be stopped.
Affirmative. And how are we gonna do it? Crash, Coco, and Aku Aku go there.
Uka Uka and Cortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time.
Which is what we decided to
I have
do.
brought you here to recover the crystals before they do so. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the portal.
Which it seems simple enough.
Good luck.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the time-traveling twisting story, but the real game is about to begin now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is, of course, this game actually gives you like 5 worlds to choose from. The first one is available immediately. Oh, message from Cortex.
Crash, crash, crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh,
Why that?
Look, I have a mask helping me, too.
Yes?
We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Well, I know who's going to win, and I know, but we'll wait until the end of the game first. So, let's start off with the first level, Toad Village. And in terms of the gameplay, nothing much has changed from the core gameplay itself. This game pretty much is as linear as before. Just gets the crystal and gets out of there, and the booyah stage is done. Also, there are again, like in the last couple of games, there's the box gems to collect as well. Alongside that, there's also the colored gems to get, which are scattered across either death routes or in bonus routes, which are done once you got certain relics. You can actually unlock those routes once you actually, which are hidden pathways to, with hidden doorways, which you couldn't get either to get a box gem on a certain level later on. But of course, colored gems also unlock routes which you couldn't previously access before, either to get a bonus gem or to get a or to get the box gem because you've missed a few boxes. But early on in this part of the game, you don't have to get any of the colored gems as of yet. We'll do that. It happens when in due time, probably in the later stages of the game when you progress. You need to get the colored gems in order to get all the gems. However, there's also a new mechanic that's also introduced, which is of course the time trials, which gives you time relics as well. Getting time relics is maybe simple enough, but you need to beat the time in order to get through, and it's kind of a little, you know... Well, you might need an ability later on if you want to get the better relics. You get only a sapphire relic for getting the lowest time, getting the time, which is the benchmark time. But the lower times actually can be done once you actually unlock a certain ability later on in the game, which I will not reveal in case of spoilers. But then again, I don't think spoilers are needed because I know a lot of people have played this game by now. But by my mumbling on, the stage has already finished, and I got the first box gem of the game. There we go. That seems simple enough, but of course you got different stages, which can vary in difficulty. Although the first, you know, I think the first one is actually pretty good. There we go. And Crash U-turns. Yeah, that never gets old. Now off to the first underwater stage, Under Pressure. Oh. Now, in my honest opinion, I don't really mind the underwater stages in this game, but I kind of remember playing Wrath of Cortex, and I kind of see that the underwater levels in that game are kind of, you know, difficult because of the increased difficulty spikes. There we go. Oh! Yes, Aku's back to protect you from any damage. Now, this is where things get a little, you know, hair-raising because of these eels. What? Oh! That was inevitable sooner or later, because it was a while since I played this game, and I haven't really practiced it that much in recent weeks, mostly because I've been playing, like, other games to LP, like... Oh, speaking of which, I've completed Ratchet & Clank Tools of Destruction recently. It's been a while since I got that game, but now I'm on to Quest for Booty in that series. If anybody wants to know what Ratchet & Clank game I'm going to do next, I'm probably going to do Crash & Clank 3 next, because that is my favourite game in the series. That alongside 2. But I have to get... But do you know what? I might as well have to get the... you have to get Crash & Clank 3 done before I can get to the future series for PS3. I might do Gladiator if I can get it, but because of my money financial situation, because I haven't got a job yet, so I think that will have to let it slide for a while until I can get that sorted. Okay, so let's go. So back with Crash, I'm doing pretty well. Got the mini sub. Crash Bandicoot can spin to get a speed boost, but in this game he can use the mini sub to blast through anything, and he's also got a speed boost. Very handy for the time trials. But I do not like how unsettling this can be. But it can make progression a bit more, you know, unstable if you do too much speed boosting or spam it too much. But that's the only way to get a gold or a platinum relic in a game, because they're too rare. This is this thing is bullshit. Look at this. What? I was trying to get through and suddenly I got hit. Sometimes the collision detection can be a bit unpredictable. But then again, this game has aged quite. But then again, it's quite an old game, so what to expect from playing this game? I have to wait until it goes down and. Oh! That was close. Too close for comfort. Oh goodness gracious me! That was a bit. That was a bit irritating. But honestly, though, I cannot believe that happened. So that was a close call. Crystal. I got it in time. Oh! And then again but then again I got the gem. Then again I got all the boxes, so it doesn't matter anyways, because I've already got the box gem. That's good. Okay, so... Right, let's see what's happened. Oh, I got the crystal and the box gem as well. Boop. And now we're off to the Orient Express, which is the first of the 2 tiger riding levels. Introduces us to Coco's pet tiger, Pura. Honestly, I kind of find him a little bit better than find his levels to be a little bit more, easier than that of the polar levels in the previous game and the hog levels. Honestly, these has got to be the easiest riding levels in the animal riding levels in the series. Mostly because of how gentle and paced it is. Unless you're doing the time trials, you have to leg it and use the fast and make it to go fast. That is also very, very handy if you want to do a good high jump in order to get the more higher boxes. But honestly, though, I have to say the tiger riding levels aren't too bad in contrast to that of Polar's levels. Sometimes but my biggest problem isn't the design or the pacing of the stages. It's the boxes. Sometimes the boxes can be too far between each in certain stages. Most notably, Midnight Run, which is the other stage, which we'll be getting into in the next couple of parts. But honestly, though, I have to say these stages aren't too bad. In fact, they're actually pretty good. They're probably the best riding levels. Probably my favourites of the lot. I absolutely love the music in this one. It kind of is like Chinese styles. Well, speaking of which, Chinese New Year's already gone, and this year is the year of the sheep, or the year of the goat, as some people refer it to. But my Chinese star sign is still the year of the rabbit. Then we got the Orient Express done. It's named after a train, apparently, which is kind of coincidental. So with that being said, I'll see you guys later next time for when we take on the rest of Warp Room 1 and we get on with the first boss of the game. With that being said, I'll see you guys in part 2.